98.1
3 is going to happen in Nevada on February the 11th, and the governor of Nevada has said that he would very much like to see AC/DC do the Super Bowl halftime show. I don't know who's in contention for it. I know they have a list of people, and so they made a big show about how the fact they were removing Lizzo from the list of possible performers.
She was on there for optics. No one wants to see Lizzo perform at the halftime show. People would tune out.
What do you mean optics?
Why would people tune out? She's a huge star.
Bill, please.
Big star.
I would like
popular.
I would like to see Lizzo perform the Super Bowl halftime show.
Okay.
Do I not count?
No.
No, why?
No one.
I'm a viewer. I'm a football fan.
The halftime show is for women, and then it's for men who want to gawk at the women. So they need to.
Yeah, but you don't get the viewership that they get for the halftime show with just the female members of the audience.
Correct.
They get huge numbers.
That's why they wouldn't get Lizzo, because they wouldn't attract the men to the halftime show.
Well, listen, I think you don't just have to have somebody sexy up there. There's a lot of people that don't think
they do.
You don't. There's a lot of people that don't think Rihanna's anything to look at.
That's not true.
All right, I'm like talking to a wall
That's
here.
not
I can't.
true.
There's not. I don't find Rihanna attractive.
They want someone. Okay.
I don't find Rihanna attractive. I think I have pretty good taste.
Okay.
Right. Mary's boyfriend's hall pass is Rihanna. Great. I don't find her attractive.
They want someone as universal as possible, and I think Lizzo, she is still fresh.
Who's more universal than AC/DC? I wish they had more of a rock. I don't know why they don't, because I guess it's
It's run by like Jay-Z, and like they mainly get pop acts because it's more universal. Now they'll have what they could do is have a rock band jump in like they did with Chili Peppers during Bruno Mars. But
I think it's that they're trying to get younger viewers. I don't think it has to do with gender. Right. They're trying to get young. There's nobody's going to convince me that Rihanna is more universal than AC/DC.
But she is.
And that's not just because I'm an old white guy. I mean, but is she?
Yeah.
You don't even. How do you know? You only know one half of that equation. You know Rihanna. AC/DC has sold like hundreds of millions of records.
I understand that.
Yeah,
but, that
but
was a
how
different
many
time.
recently?
That's what I'm saying. Streaming with video, it's all visual now. The
But you're
medium has
not
changed.
just booking somebody who got hot in the last 18 months.
Lizzo was hot for the last
But
5 years.
I'm talking about if you have a list of potential performers for the Super Bowl halftime show, and you go, well, we could have Rihanna, we could have AC/DC. There's going to be pros and cons for both of those, but they're going to have to do a lot of calculus to figure out who we're trying to get, who's going to. I honestly have no clue what they're trying to do with these halftime shows. No clue. Because it used to be like Tom Petty, Prince, Rolling Stones. I don't know.
Yeah, but they were Tom Petty, Prince, and Rolling Stones when they were the young hot thing.
No, they weren't. Tom Petty was like a couple years before he died when he did.
Yeah.
Wasn't Prince in like the 90s? Like when
No,
Prince was huge?
Prince was like 2007 or something like that.
I mean.
Well, because they went from doing the big pop stars because of after Janet Jackson, they're like, we got to do something safe. So they're like, we'll put the Who out there.
Yeah.
We'll put, rock bands because we know we're not going to have a boob pop out.
And that's sad, too. Yeah. We need something safe, like rock bands.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like, and I don't know this for a fact, but I feel like they weren't getting as many eyeballs, just like the last rock band that played was Coldplay. And even them, they're hot, they're hip, they're new. They had to have
They're
Beyonce.
not new.
But I'm
Been
saying
around for
like,
25 years.
I'm saying they're around with the times. They still make modern music, is what I'm saying. They're still putting out albums, and
Yeah, but so do AC/DC and the Rolling Stones.
but it's not
That's my
reaching the younger demographic. Though.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying. I'm like,
And I'm saying even Coldplay brought out Bruno Mars and Beyonce because
Yeah.
it wasn't enough.
well, that I think when they like mix it up, that's okay. Like,
Well,
I
they
don't
might do a half and half.
have AC/DC with Lady Gaga.
She already did it.
I think it's
You do it again. These
if
people
they
have performed multiple times. I
Yeah.
mean, they had. Okay, listen. 2011, they had the Black Eyed Peas.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you want to talk about a band that was more hype than anything else? Was the Black Eyed Peas?
but they were big then.
They were big right then. But I don't understand. You can't always get somebody who's big right then, because when you're huge right then, you don't have to do the Super Bowl halftime show. You're like, I'm not getting
Taylor
paid.
Swift turning it down.
Yeah.
I think
Madonna did it. Bruno Mars,
Mhm.
Coldplay.
I think there's like a limited amount of stars that have like the draw power. I think they'll have Justin Bieber probably do one, Ariana Grande, Taylor Swift will do it eventually, just probably not right now. And then like who is on that level that can perform? Like Adele can sing, but no one's gonna watch 14 minutes of just her singing ballads. They want like choreography and stuff. So
Trying to think of the last Super Bowl halftime show I watched.
you didn't watch The Weeknd?
No.
Okay.
Don't care about the weekend. Rihanna,
I'm
Dre.
looking up
Oh, I
now.
watched the Dre Eminem Snoop
God,
one.
that one was
They'll
so
probably-
good.
they'll probably-
2022. Watch that. Yeah.
They'll probably do a Drake halftime show.
Shakira and J-Lo. Maroon 5. See, this is what I'm talking about.
Had to bring out a
They,
rap act.
huh?
He brought out what's his name? Not ASAP Rocky. Who'd he bring
Travis
out?
Scott.
Travis Scott, yep.
Yeah, but Maroon 5 was still the anchor band. Now, I know they have a ton of hits. I get it. So they can throw them out there. Nobody's going to get mad. They're like, that's why I would love to be in the room when they're when they've got like the big whiteboard and they're doing the pros and cons. Who can we, because there's so many variables. A, who's available. B, who's interested. C, they're running numbers on, I don't think it gets too granular. I think they're just like, who's available and who's like
Willing to do it. Yeah.
willing to do it.
Because
and
they don't get
who-
paid.
They don't get paid. So, but again, Maroon 5, like, that's a band you put on when people are going to the kitchen to get more dip.
It's
like
non-controversial.
It's like elevator music. I mean, but some of these they want people watching because they're going to do something wild. Listen, Rihanna was pregnant. That was a huge reason why people paid so much attention to it.
They need to do Usher while he's still young and he can still perform all his songs.
I love him.
Yeah, Usher would be a good halftime show.
He's not. I don't think he's.
Dude's
big
almost 50. What do you mean? So, he's still young?
But I'm saying Madonna was in her 50s. I'm saying while
yeah, but
he's
Madonna, Usher's
But
not
Madonna,
Madonna.
he has
I
a
mean,
residency now. I'm saying his music is still relevant to this day. The younger kids know it. The older kids know it. Or the older.
I don't think it's as
No,
relevant. I don't think it's well known as you think.
That's
it is.
why you
It's-
have a
It's your
residency.
generation.
Yeah.
But Usher was just a guy
But he has.
compared to like Madonna was iconic. Usher
I
was
disagree
just
with you.
one of the people singing at that time.
Usher has a lot of collaborations with a lot of modern artists as well, and he's big into the hip hop scene. So you could bring out pretty much whoever is relevant now and just do a song with them.
I'm just curious what they're going for. Let them know what they're going for, because a lot of people couldn't give a fat frog's ass about hip hop or rap or any of that stuff.
When you look at the last 10 years, it, like you said, it's a lot of pop stars. It's, I think, based on the last 10 years, Rihanna, Eminem, The Weeknd, Shakira, J-Lo, Maroon 5, Justin Timberlake. They are trying to get either younger people or they're engaging millennials who are now
40.
40.
Well, Bill's right, though, too. After Nipplegate, it was Paul McCartney, Rolling Stones, Prince,
Right.
Petty, and Bruce Springsteen
Yeah.
for the next 4 or 5 years. And then The Who. Black Eyed Peas is kind of what got them back into the pop thing. But
What if Panic at the Disco performs?
He's
see,
retired.
here's what I would
I
like
would love
to
to see Fall Out Boy do a.
I
Say,
would
Mike,
like
that would be a good halftime show.
That would be great.
I
Fall
would
Out
like
Boy?
them to go back to what they used to do, where it was just college marching bands.
No.
That'd be hilarious.
They're like,
Ew.
ladies
That'd
and
be
gentlemen,
hilarious.
please welcome the Grambling State University Marching
That would
Band
never
look
happen.
and their tribute to mayonnaise.
It's a stick figure kicking a ball. We love it.
It's far too
Al
much.
Hurt, Doc Severinsen, at our tribute. Ibute. Marty, Artie, gra.
What they might do though.
Carol Channing. And our salute to Louis Armstrong. Bring that back.
They can do a country artist.
Put my guy out there, Herb Alpert.
Carrie
Yeah.
Underwood. Carrie Underwood halftime
He's
show.
88 years old.
Bring back up
Carrie
with
Underwood would slay.
Yes,
bring
she
back
She would
up
kill.
with people.
They
Have
actually
them
don't
do it.
have a lot of country artists do it,
They had
though.
Shania
No.
Twain. I think she's the only one that did it.
You
And
know
then,
who
like-
did it in 1989? Elvis Presto. An
Well-
Elvis impersonator. They were doing a tribute to 50s rock.
Yeah, they didn't really start the celebrity thing until I think Michael Jackson was the first like huge halftime show.
Oh, Diana Ross.
Diana Ross, okay, but that wasn't Diana Ross in her prime.
This is like
Michael Jackson was 1993.
Yeah,
And then they did like Rockin' Sunday. So they had Clint Black and Tanya Tucker and like the
Travis Tritt,
yeah,
the Judds.
There you go.
So 94 is the last time they had a country artist.
Blues Brothers with ZZ Top.
they had
they had Kid
who's
Rock
the
too.
fat ginger you think is super hot?
Chris Stapleton.
No,
Luke Combs.
there you go. He
Luke
did
Combs
what?
didn't do it.
No, he didn't do that, but I think he did like Thanksgiving or something. He did like a big one, or maybe it was the college. I don't know. It was some big one, but he was good. He would
Luke
be.
Combs is great.
And I love that he just goes out there and like he doesn't really put on much of a show. He just sings really well.
And he's got hits. That dude
He-
has
yes,
number one
right.
after number one
Right.
after number one.
But he's and he can go out there and sing Tracy Chapman and everybody lose their mind.
I'd like to see, if we're talking a little bit older and country, I'd like to see Brad Paisley do it. Brad Paisley shreds on guitar. He could
thing
pair
is-
with like a rock band.
Well, if you want to go with the biggest, you'd go with Garth Brooks.
Yeah.
That dude he can sell more tickets than the Super Bowl can.
So
What
Yeah.
about Morgan
yeah,
Wallen?
That's true too.
They can make him.
Morgan
he'll make
Wallen.
an
He won't
He
do it
hasn't
for
said the
free.
N word enough
I was
yet.
going to say that crowd would love him.
Yeah.
Hey, he that boy and said the N word.
The thing is,
Pull up a chair, Ma.
they have themes for certain halftime shows.
Did you guys watch that Morgan Wallen fight
Fight.
from Pittsburgh?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh, I sent it to the group chat, and it's these ladies
it's a
fighting
porta potty fight.
in the porta potties. It is not safe language for
Mhm.
the radio, but it is very funny. And then the top comment is, "Try that in a small toilet."
Small toilet.
Yeah,
That's not his song, though.
right, but it's still funny.
Oh,
It
I see.
applies to the country music genre.
No,
It's all their songs.
I feel like if they have a Super Bowl in like Nashville, they would have to do
Carrie
a
Underwood,
country
Brad
theme.
Paisley
Yeah.
together.
Just like they did Miami, they did a Latin theme. So, and then they had, where did they have it? In Atlanta? Or where was it where they did all the hip hop artists like Dr. Dre?
2022.
Oh, that was on L.A.
Okay, LA, because it was like West Coast.
Yes,
So-
that famous West Coast rapper Eminem.
No, but the theme
It was in Inglewood. It was 50 Cent.
SoFi Stadium.
It was
Yeah.
Dr. Dre first. He was the
and he brought
main
on
guy.
all his friends.
Yeah, he brought all
Snoop and yeah.
Snoop, yeah. So they have different themes. So I feel like if they have it in a country area, like Memphis or something, then they would have to bring out a country artist. Because Carrie Underwood, I would watch that. She's universal, like she's super commercial. Even if you're not a country
She
fan.
does the Monday Night Football song, or the Sunday Night Football song. One of the themes.
Are
Is
you
she doing
ready
it
for
still?
some football?
Because don't they switch every year for
Thought
the
Hank
Sunday Night
Jr. did
Football
that.
one?
Well, she did it last year, I
Okay.
think.
I think Sunday night they switch every year, and then I don't even know if they do it on Monday Night Football anymore.
I'm telling you, man, I think they should do a Usher halftime show because he only made that one
I love
appearance
Usher.
at the Black
For
Eyed
sure.
Peas.
He's got that song. Yeah, what's his other song? He's got
OMG.
nothing-
OMG, I listened to on the
Let
way
It
to
Burn.
work today.
It's gonna bust
no,
out.
Let It Burn
Yeah.
is slow.
Huh?
Let It Burn is slow.
No, he said, what are his other songs?
yeah, but that wouldn't be
And
something he
he
would
could-
perform.
Why not? Don't
He
they
at
could
do
the
My Boo with
halftime
Alicia
song.
Keys.
Just
do they do
just
all
give the
upbeat
people
songs?
what they want. Coheed and Cambria,
Yeah,
please.
that's it.
Paramore would be a good halftime
Everybody
show.
just going, what the hell is this lady doing?
Paramore and Fall Out Boy together?
Evanescence.
Oh my God. No, Evanescence.
Yes. Bring me to life, and then the pyro
Yeah.
comes out.
Okay, 5 minutes ago,
Weird Al.
he was talking about how everybody up there's got to be new and hip and relevant, and then he pitches Evanescence.
Well, this is my personal.
Bring me to life.
This is fan fiction halftime show. Okay.
Gotcha.
Because
I
I
see.
want that.
Amy Lee and her Stevie Nicks vibe.
If they really want to get the youth, they should just do like a medley of TikTok songs.
Yeah.
Ah man,
Just do that. Oh no, oh no.
Usher's my number
Oh
one,
no,
and then
no, no, no.
Carrie Underwood is number 2. I think that's
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the comedy stylings of Matt Fife.
Right.
and Usher needs
Whatever.
to keep himself out.
He's trying to do crowd work at
In
the
the
Super
Super Bowl.
Bowl.
And y'all bet on game.
I was, you ever watch that show, Sister Wives?
I've seen commercials for it. It's
Well, the
all
guy-
blowing up right now.
Well, yeah, the
It's
guy.
like blowing up right now.
Oh, it's been on for 17
No.
seasons.
I don't mean getting popular. I mean their lives are imploding.
Oh, yeah. Because
Yeah.
anytime you put something like that on television, everybody starts to hate each other.
Yeah.
But the guy's name is Cody Brown.
I know.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, because if you Google me, he's the first one to pop up. And it's like, did you mean Cody? Because it's spelled with a K.
Kody.
I'm like, no, I'm not. Sister wife. Guy.
What if that's why everyone's so mad about the Cleveland Scene recommendation for Best Sports Talker? Is they thought it was the Sister Wives guy this whole time.
That guy should be up for Best Polygamist, not Best Sports Talker. Yeah. Imagine you have to deal with the breakup of multiple marriages, but all at once. We think that going public might have been the problem.
Yeah. No crap, dude.
Yeah. Well, listen, you got that many people and television comes along. It's going to help you pay the bills.
There was this girl who she was working. She's kind of a comic. I knew her through other people. She got a job casting reality TV. And she was asking if anybody had stories or this or that, or, hey, we're looking for a group of old friends, or, hey, we're looking for this type of family dynamic. My one buddy saw it. He's like, you should submit your family. And I was like, my family gets mad when I tell stories about them on the radio without specifying who it's even about.
Right.
And then my
With
family.
no pictures.
Right. My family was like, we would kill it on reality TV. I'm like, you guys are some of the most sensitive little brats I've ever met in my entire
But that makes for good
life.
reality
Yeah, that's what
television.
It would be
it would-
incredible, but I don't think they understand what they're signing up
It
for.
would rip you guys apart.
But I think that across the board with reality TV.
What would it be called?
I don't even know.
Santora up.
Santora up.
From the floor up.
Yeah.
Well, something to consider.
But I'm just saying that I think that people are like, oh, we're interesting, or we have this story to tell, or whatever it is, and you don't
yeah.
realize how hard that's going to be to
Everybody
fully
thinks
live
they're
in the
interesting.
spotlight 100% of the time.
Yeah. Well, listen. Count me first in line for the Santora family reality show.
You guys couldn't handle it. America couldn't handle it.
You don't know what I can handle. I can handle anything.
And then you and Brian can have your spinoff, and then you could, like, your OnlyFans will blow up. You'll be one of those chicks that make like $2 million
a month
on OnlyFans. Ever since I did
Awesome.
my TLC or my A&E show,
Yeah.
I come on right after 600-Pound Life.
It'll
Dude,
be
I'm in
called
for
Live,
it.
Laugh, Live
Oh my
with
God.
Mary and Brian.
We went to Old Time Pottery yesterday because he had a doctor's dentist appointment, and we were off air. So we went to Old Time Pottery, and all the fall stuff was out, and was Brian in his element.
That's a store? I've never even
Old
heard
Time
of that
Pottery?
place.
Oh, it's like a home store. It's
Yeah.
fantastic. It's like one of the best home stores you can go
Let's
to.
not oversell.
I never.
I love it.
I don't like those stores.
If you like that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But he's like dancing up and down the aisles. We spent $200 on full decor. Yes.
Probably wasn't hard to do.
No,
It's not like
it's
it's
not
cheap.
hard. No, it's not hard to do. But that would be our spinoff.
Where is that? How have I never even heard of that store?
in
Old Time
Parma.
Pottery?
Have they been
There's
around
two
for a while?
in Parma. Yeah.
I only know the one in Parma.
There's two in Parma. One's
the-
closer to Brook Park.
Is it just
They're
in
both
Parma?
in Parma?
One's in Southland, and one's on Day Drive out by
Is
Parma
it a
Shops.
Out by the
national
the
store, or is
shoppies.
it just regional?
I have no idea.
Never even heard of it.
It's a great store. If you're looking for any kind of decor, highly recommend. So many pillows, every color you need.
It's national, Bill.
Okay. This is why my relationships don't work out, because
He doesn't know where an old-time pottery
Because
is.
the girl's like, let's go to old time pottery. I'm like, why would we get old pottery?
Right.
That's stupid.
Old-time pottery.
Yeah, I don't want old timey pottery. I want fresh pottery.
They're in Parma,
I don't even want
Cincinnati,
it. Don't
and
even put it in
Columbus.
the kiln.
They
I
had.
want it mushy.
I want it falling over when I try to put something in
I
it.
just want the sex pottery that they had in Ghost.
Oh, yeah.
They had pumpkins with letters on them. I spelled boobs.
Mary Santora performing live in where? St. Louis?
Richmond, Virginia. next
Richmond,
week.
Virginia. D.C. Richmond. Come
Hey,
on out.
boobs.
Richmond, north of Richmond.
Mm-hmm. Let me take a break here. I'll have those Greta Van Fleet tickets for you. Want to go see them. They're coming through to do a show at the Romo Fijo. And we'll hook you up with a couple of tickets. The show is going to happen Saturday, September 23rd. The Starcatcher World Tour is coming. So we'll do that on the way back.
The Alan Cox Show.
On our free iHeartRadio app and your favorite smart device. Just tell it to play.